Now, robot vacuums are getting smarter and smarter, and Ecovacs is definitely leading the way. This year I've looked at 2 of their robot vacuums, and people have asked which one would I go for and which is the best. Well, there's no better time to ask that question and to get the answer, because there's some incredible deals coming up in the Prime Fall event, which obviously then leads into holiday season anyway. So now might be the time that you're looking at purchasing. So I'll go through the deals and I'll go through the differences between the 2 that I've looked at this year. Now, they are the Ecovacs X9 Omni and the Ecovacs X11 OmniCyclone. Both promise hands-free cleaning, but they take slightly different approaches. So which one will be right for you? Well, let's find out and we'll see. And as the Prime sales are now live, both of these are coming with big discounts at the moment. So I tested both of these vacuums in real-life scenarios. I used pet hair, kitchen messes, and basically all around my property. The X9 handled everything very impressively with its triple lift system, and this automatically raises the mop and the brushes to keep dry and wet cleaning separate. With the Zero Tangle 3.0, it cleaned pet hair without jams, and believe me, with this thing in my house, I am constantly clearing up pet hair. It's reliable for families with pets without a doubt. What about the X11, I hear you ask? Well, that did it brilliantly. It did it much faster and it captured more fine dust. And thanks to the PowerBoost charging, this is where when it goes back to clean the mops, it will actually give it a boost of battery, and it can actually gain 6% in just 3 minutes. And so this is enough for you to be able to finish the cleaning without having to wait for long recharge sessions, which is what happens sometimes on the X9. So here's my thoughts right from the start, that for larger homes, without a doubt, the X11's PowerBoost charging and higher airflow make it perfect, just not having to keep on going back and recharge. For families with pets, however, that have got maybe some pet hair and different types of messes, then, and that have got a lot of hard floors like I have, then the X9's dry and wet separation and zero tangle do make it really good, and you end up saving a little bit more by going for the X9. So if you've got a smaller property, well then maybe the X9 Omni is the one, and you can save $400 in this fall event, which is between the 4th and the 8th of August. So the X9 Omni is going to be down from $12.99 down to $8.99, and the X11 OmniCyclone is going to be down from $14.99 to $11.99. So you save around $300 on the X9 OmniCyclone and $400 on the X9 Omni. So it's a little bit better value by going for the X9. So the technology behind these vacuums is very clever. The X9 Omni introduced the OZMO roller system. This applies downward pressure whilst constantly self-cleaning the roller during mopping, and paired with the triple lift system, it can lift the mop or brushes when it needs to adapt to both dry and wet messes. And edge cleaning is handled by True Edge 2.0. This is the extending roller which comes out and looks very, very futuristic and gets right to the edges of your rooms and also around cupboards like this. The X11 upgrades the OZMO roller to a 2.0 version with faster scrubbing and even more pressure. And with True Edge 3.0, extreme edge cleaning, it extends up to 1.5 centimeters into the corners versus 1 centimeter on the X9. This makes it more effective at deep edge cleaning and getting rid of stubborn stains. So if you are the type of person that wants the latest mopping refinements, well then the X11 is going to be better suited to you. But obviously by buying the X9, you'll get the scrubbing with the adaptive dry and wet separation, but you'll just get it at a lower cost. Both of these robot vacuums deliver excellent suction. The X9 uses blast technology, generating 16.3 litres of airflow and 16,600 pascals of suction, which is plenty for carpets, tiles and hardwood. The X11 boosts this even further to 18 litres per second of airflow and 19,500 pascals of suction. And the X11 does come with the OmniCyclone dust separation within its station, and this dual cyclone system improves airflow, efficiency and traps fine dust more effectively. Now, if your floors often collect fine dust, then maybe you'll want maximum power, and therefore the X11 edges ahead. If you're more focused on strong daily cleaning at a better price, well then the X9 is going to deliver great performance still, but at a lower price. The X9 and the X11 both come with their own Omni stations. This is for hands-free cleaning, auto-emptying, mop washing, hot air drying and refilling. The X9 station includes temperature-controlled mop washing and 63 degrees centigrade hot air drying. And it has integrated detergent dispensing. The X11 station adds to this with the OmniCyclone dual cyclone dust separation system, meaning less frequent bag changes and more efficient dust handling. When we say less frequent bag changes, there won't be any bag changes because it doesn't use the bag. So if you don't fancy changing any bags ever, then the X11 is the one for you. But if you don't mind having to change the odd bag, then you'll save a bit of money by going for the X9. One area where they are both very similar is the smart features and app experience. Both robots work with the Ecovacs Home app, 3D mapping, virtual boundaries, targeted zones and multi-floor mapping. The X9 also adds AI stain detection and AV 3D navigation, so it can recognize messes and avoids smearing. Again, the X11 just pushes this slightly further with faster mapping and Eco GPT, a more advanced AI voice assistant for natural voice interaction, and I use that now all the time. So if you value mess recognition, then the X9 is excellent. If you want smoother AI voice control and slightly faster navigation, then the X11 is maybe just a couple of steps ahead. The X9 already performs well with AV 3D sensors. It avoids toys and clutter. The X11 introduces TruePass adaptive four-wheel drive. Now, this is a mechanical climbing system that grips and climbs steps up to 4 centimeters deep. This means if you've got dual tracks, then it's not going to get stuck on them, and thick rugs or uneven flooring is no problem. If your home has lots of these type of thresholds and rugs, then the X11's climbing system is going to be ideal. The X9 navigates smoothly without an issue, but it doesn't have those extra features. So verdict, who should buy which one of these? This is what I would say. They both effectively do the same job. They end up doing a great job of cleaning your house and mopping it, vacuuming and mopping. Both perform very well. The X11 OmniCycle is for anyone who wants the latest flagship experience with the OZMO Roller 2.0, the TrueEdge 3.0 and the TruePass four-wheel drive system. PowerBoost charging, I think, is it's a thing that I didn't think that would be that great, but it is definitely very, very noticeable when switching between these two robots. And the OmniCyclone's dust separation system, it just looks good and it collects everything, and as I demonstrated, not a single thing gets left in the vacuum. It's designed for larger homes with heavier cleaning demands and where maximum automation really does pay off. So during the Prime Fall event, this is going to be available for $11.99 down from $14.99 between the 4th and the 8th of October. So effectively, you're getting around 20% off the flagship model. Now, the X9 Omni, this is like flagship level cleaning, but at a more affordable price. It just doesn't have some of the functions of the X11. But it does have that blast suction, the triple lift system for dry and wet separation, and AI stain detection. And having that Zero Tangle 3.0, it's a great choice for people like me that have got pets. So the X9 will deal with everyday messes super easily. It's great for maybe small and medium-sized homes, and with the full deal, you're getting it at an even better price. It's even better value than the other one. It's down from $12.99 to $8.99. Again, the same dates, the 4th to the 8th of October, and you're getting, well, that's $400 off the price. So if you want the most advanced for tech and power, then go for the X11. If you want the flagship performance at the best value, then maybe the X9 is the smarter buy. Now, which one do you think would fit in your home better? The X9 Omni or the X11 OmniCyclone? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.